guys, welcome back to my channel. I feel like this is like a really cool day. Check out that house. So we rented out this lake house in Quebec, Canada, so very close to where we're from. We're from Ottawa, and we have our top coaches here with us. So I figured this would be like a really cool vlog to not only show you guys what the heck it is that I do for a living, because that's like one of the most common questions that I get asked, but also show you like the real side of it and show you like the fun side of it and what we're doing. We just got finished with a workout. We did a workout out there. I'm gonna take you guys back there and I'm gonna show you guys a tour of the house. We're having breakfast and we're about to do a photo shoot today, and I'm hoping that the weather holds up, but it's honestly very, very pleasant. You guys can see dock and everything. So I'm gonna take you guys with me upstairs so you can meet some of my girls and we can hang out together. So if that's something you guys want to see, then just keep watching.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane, and as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all. Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all. A bigger scale the world inhales as we go. I wouldn't want it any other way, no. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all.
All right, you guys, I figured we would sit outside. I've got my coffee. Look at this view. And I'm like super casual. I'm still like in half of my workout clothes. How cute is this shirt? Sore AF. So I wanted to just hang out with you guys, answer your questions as best I could. I'm planning on also going live on Instagram and talking about all of this because I feel like this is like the perfect time to chat about this because we have so many coaches on our team, and one of the biggest questions that I get is when they're seeing all these people, like there's like 15 girls in this house, 16 girls in this house, and we're doing photo shoots and we're doing workouts, and people are like, I get that you like work from home, but I don't really get what it is that you do and how you're able to live the life that you live. And granted, obviously, like it totally depends on the human being. I just want to say that first and foremost. But I had done a video, if you haven't seen it yet, and it's like what I do, and I basically tell all. And someone still said like, but you never said what it is that you do, because it's so hard to explain. So I will put it as clearly as I can. I started a business 5 years ago where I just jumped into something that I honestly was terrified to start. I was a little bit that's a lie, a lot skeptical. And my biggest fear was honestly that I didn't want my friends and family to judge me. I didn't want them to think that I was weird. I didn't want them to think that I was salesy. I didn't want them to think, oh, what has she gotten herself into now? But I believed in it. Like I loved it. And I loved the idea of helping people. And that first message that I got when I had started my business of, you had a fingerprint on the impact of my life. That to me was worth more than any paycheck. So that's what kept me going. So obviously in the beginning, it's not like I was earning $1 million in my first month. It's not one of those weird things. But as a coach and as someone that is part of network marketing, there's often that stigma of like, do I have to stand up in people's living rooms? Do I have to go door to door? Do I have to make cold calls? No, like this is literally the juice of what it is that I do. It's a ton of prep to put things like this together. And having a team of girls and having coaches on our team is the foundation of our business, and it's how we earn an income. But you get to celebrate with like amazing, amazing humans that are doing the same thing and are building a life for themselves the right way and the legit way. And that's where I so freaking believe in it. And I put my foot down whenever people question it, because obviously it's changed my life. It's been 5 years that I've been doing this. We have thousands of coaches now on our team, and I've seen people completely transform their life, not just in terms of health and fitness, in terms of quitting their full-time job, their husbands quitting their full-time job, being able to travel more, being able to spend time with their families, earning a 6-7 figure income and then some. It is all possible. And I get it. When you first start, you're like, I could never do that, or why is she doing that, or is that even a thing? And it is, especially nowadays when fitness is so in. Let's just be real. Fitness is trendy. Fitness is shareable. And when I say that I so believe in it and I put my foot down, it's because it's not a bag of tricks. It's literally real workouts. Like we all did our workout this morning. We're not fitness trainers, by the way. We're not professionals. We're not certified. Some of us are certified to teach, but we just have a love for it. Like we just love to work out together. So we got our sweat on this morning. So it's real sweat and real nutrition. Like you can't beat that. That's not a bag of tricks, because it's not, I could rhyme off a bunch of like magic pills and magic bands and magic wraps and all of these things. It isn't that. It's literally just real hard work, real sweat, and real food. And that always yields results. So we help people not only transform their lives in terms of health and fitness, but also on the financial side, which is really cool when they sign up to be coaches. And I always say this, my coaches have the best transformations because they're paid to get healthy and fit. It's literally their appearance is their business card. Their transformation is their business card. And I have a coach here, Zoe. She's lost 130 pounds through this. And, some girls like me have gained 5 pounds of muscle because they were once super, super skinny and weak and couldn't even do a push-up. And now they're strong in more ways than one. So that's honestly why I do it. I wish that I could probably sit here for hours and explain all the ins and outs of the business. But being a coach honestly was something that I never thought would be my career when I first jumped into it. And that is the truth for so many of the girls in this house. And being around them and seeing their journey is like just so freaking gratifying and so validating to see these humans in real life, to see the impact that we've had. And again, that fingerprint on their life that you don't know what course their life would have taken had they not found this. And yesterday we had like a really emotional, amazing breakthrough experience where we all kind of sat in the living room and we just shared like our limiting beliefs and where we were before we started as coaches and where we are now. And it was so emotional to just hear their stories of like all walks of life, like the most unimaginable things to this point where they're genuinely happy. And I have goosebumps. And a couple of them said, not only did this change my life, it saved my life. And that's why I do what I do. So, people can question it. People can have raised eyebrows about it. I get it, because it's weird, to see someone that is young. I'm 31 years old. I just turned 31. And to be able to work at home and to be able to afford this life by just sharing on social media and sharing my own journey and having built this thing over time. I get it, how questions can be raised, but hopefully this kind of makes it real for you guys, as real as it is for me to experience this. And if you ever do have questions, this is why I host a monthly workshop. I host an influencer workshop every single month. It's totally free to join, where you can just kind of see, you know, what it is exactly that you do. Like, what's a day in the life for you? What does your job entail? How do you get paid? You know, what's the pay structure like? What can I earn? What's the progression of income? You know, how much does it cost to sign up? Like that type of stuff. And that's what I share in that. And I also share how our Team Uproar, I've created this university where I train you out on everything from social media to time management and how to build this thing in a structured way while you're still working full time at first, or maybe you go to school or whatever that might be, or you might just have a family that you have to take care of. Like, I've never had a coach start on this team with all the time and all the money in the world to devote to this. And they come in and they structure their time. I give them my social media tips as to how I've grown my Instagram from 100 or less followers to 70,000 plus just on one page, 70,000 plus on YouTube, 12,000 plus on the other Instagram. And that's just as of today. And that's what I share with them, and how they can tangibly use that to create a real sustainable, like a real income for themselves. And that's why these girls are here, because they're literally my top new go-getters. And so we celebrate that every single year with this retreat. So I hope that this little sit-down coffee chat with my very frizzy hair in the humidity, it's kind of like half drizzling outside, perfect photo shoot weather. I hope that this can, you know, answer a little bit of your questions, just be a real sit-down coffee talk, and that you can get a true perspective from this. But I encourage you to join that group. There's no strings attached. It's not something where I'm going to bug you. Once you're in there, you can literally sit and be a fly on the wall. But I found something 5 years ago, and I always get emotional. Like, not much makes me emotional in this world, but when you look back on the things that changed your world forever, like maybe saying, you know, one word, like, or two words, I do, or yes to something, or that something was put in front of you, it was total fate. That's what this opportunity was. It's like it landed in front of me and it just caught my eye, and I just thought, I'll say yes to that. That single moment changed my world forever. And the butterfly effect, the ripple effect of that to these girls, I will never regret in my entire life saying yes to this, because I don't know where I would be had I not. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, hearing me out. And if you guys ever do have more questions, I am literally a message or an email away. So this was a little bit of a different video, but I did want to hang out with you guys. And I hope that you guys are enjoying the daily videos. And don't forget to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up, because it was a little bit of a different one. And I love the love. Drop a comment down below if you do have any questions, or just shoot me a message, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, dudes.